How you crash the car with your friend in it? Your friend get hurt, you get out and walks away. We no longer friends, bro. When I see it, we gotta get it. Hoes. My bad, but what's good, YouTube? Today we back with another reaction video. Today is day 7. And if you like this, it's a little late. I'm recording this and uploading this, feel me? But I'm trying to get it done, feel me? Today's video we're reacting to is this TikTok is one after fleeing the country. Fuck he could have did, you feel me? Let's jump right in to this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and please show support. Being support is free. I love y'all. I don't know y'all, but I love y'all. Nah. Let's jump right into the video, man. Like, comment, subscribe, man. Look for my camera, B.
Crashing his supercar, fleeing the country. This TikToker is now wanted after crashing his supercar, fleeing the country, and leaving his injured friend on the side of the road. And it's just a
crashed his supercar and left and just fucked his friend. That's fucked up, my nigga.
A story that just really reinforces how stupid influencers can act once they receive just a little bit of money. So let me give you guys a quick rundown of the situation. HS Tiki Talkie. He's a viral TikToker from England. He bought a McLaren.
Nigga name is Tiki Talkie. Tiki Talkie. Okay.
Just like Jack Doherty, he couldn't drive for shit. Floored it in the rain, spun out, and totaled the car. But I guess this is where he somehow solidified himself as a larger scumbag than Jack Doherty, because Jack at least stayed on the scene. Sure, he did injure his friend. He did tell his friend to then...
He did fuck that car. I think I watched that video. He did fuck that car.
...from him be upset that he crashed his car, all while his friend was clearly extremely injured and was bleeding from his eye.
Damn.
The Tiki-Talkie over here, he crashed
the carpet behind him. Who? I know everybody knows they had that in school when they was little. What's that? Kindergarten? Pre-K? One of them little young? I know that carpet, bro.
Or fled the scene and then left his friend like this, in pain.
No. Pain tested and walked off. Left his McLaren and walked off. No. Hey, General, you good? You alright?
No, I'm feeling good.
Aye, that's not trust, man.
What a scumbag!
We gotta get it. Like, what?
But his friend then made a video addressing the situation.
Right, I've got pains in my right hand side of my chest, yeah, it's like they're jarring me off and punching it like that, and it's like, I don't know if I make it worse or better, but it's bad. It's jarring me, pains jarring me, but I'm going to be reactive to the active, to the bare max I can ever do. Yeah, trust on that, G, trust.
Imagine banging on your broken rib for a TikTok video instead of just going to the hospital to check it out. But if that wasn't odd enough...
Hold up, they can't go to the hospital? You get a car set in pain on the side of the road and you don't go to the hospital. Instead of going to the hospital, you make a video about it. I understand getting content is serious, but it ain't that serious, bro. Health is first, bro.
The dude who abandoned him made a video mocking him.
And they call me the General, flew out of my car and now I'm feeling pretty terrible.
Then I guess he felt bad, so he further incriminates himself by apologizing to his friend.
Alright, this is a formal apology video to the General. I am so sorry, bro. Like, I actually love you, innit? I've got serious love for you. We've had the maddest journey on the net over the last year.
He don't give a fuck about him. I'm telling you now, this video is because he posted that and niggas gave him hell in the comments. and they was bombing his shit, and he didn't like the attention he was getting off it, so now he want to apologize publicly. Cause if you really fucked with the nigga, if one, you never left him, and you won't never made that market video. Like, nigga.
Like, it's actually been a mad journey from when you just used to make clips of me. You come out to Dubai, we blew the net last year. You've come out of your shell, you've completely grown as a character, and now you are the general, bruv. And yeah, I just want to apologise. Obviously, it was nothing to do with me, but I'm just apologising for what happened on behalf of whoever it was who was there. And yeah, bruv, I hope you're feeling alright. I hope you're getting back on your feet, you know what I'm saying? I love you, bruv. Twast on that, yeah? Absolute. Wow.
I remember seeing all this and I was extremely confused, mainly because are you really dumb enough to total a car registered to you, abandon your friend in it, injured, flee to Dubai, and then post a bunch of videos about this on TikTok without getting arrested? Well, so we thought, because the car apparently wasn't registered to him, and allegedly this HS Tiki-Taki guy is a walking house of cards, but we'll get into that soon. But the Surrey police are now asking for the public's help to...
The car wasn't registered to him? But then you just say he bought the car? Play piece of pen. Help find 24.
In the sky. A report from the Independent goes into a little bit more depth here, saying that Harrison failed to show up to court and is thought to have left the country. I mean, that was pretty apparent though, as he's uploaded countless videos of himself doing so. We really are just in that era of influencers just committing crimes and broadcasting themselves doing so. The only upside with...
I've been reacting to a lot of dumb-ass criminals. Oh, he's not a criminal, he just did a mistake, but not showing up in court. Like, he knew a lot of dumb shit. Crashed the car, left the car wasn't in his name, so I don't know if the car was his or not. Don't know if he really bought it. Then you flee to Dubai, cops looking for you, you're not turning yourself in. And yet you post on social media, and the cops not looking at social media. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, man? You fucking retarded. Then you must be, hey, look at your name, look at TikTok. Who the fuck nigga? I'm sorry.
Is, I guess the trash just kind of takes itself out. But if you will actually get penalties, that's a whole different story, as he has publicly announced that he's moved his entire family to Dubai. But either way, he responded in this post by saying, "I'm currently residing in Brentwood, Essex. Not sure why you're looking for me though. I've never driven a car in my life and cannot be wanted for such heinous crimes like this. I'll turn myself in tomorrow, hold tight, yeah, right." So clearly he's just making a joke.
He is wild. That nigga, he ain't too tight up there, man. That nigga got a couple screws loose. Or he just straight up slow.
The system, I mean, he's filmed himself multiple times driving supercars, so I don't know why he thought publicly lying to the police was a good idea. Remember Mizzy? He was publicly making a joke out of the UK legal system over and over again. So the UK legal system just banned him from using social media for multiple years. This could happen to this HS Tiki-Taki guy as well. But obviously he didn't turn himself in the next day. He then started this spree of social media posts for him to, I guess, capitalize on this new attention. Like this, "Don't ask me about my court case" bit.
Ask you about the court case? Ask you about your court case. How's your court cases going?
About what?
About your court case. Well, they want to know about court case. Ask about your court case.
Shut up, you.
And then on top of that, he started posting AI-edited versions of the news coverage on him.
Influencer to hand himself in after he failed to show up at court, with recent videos appearing to...
What is up with influencers?
This nigga is taunting the police. This nigga is brave. And being that this is not in the US, so I am, for one, me personally, I'm terrified to do anything illegal in any other country. He's playing with fire. Even though he's from there, he probably know the system better, but he's wild. From my perspective, he's wild.
Being absolute nightmares for their own defense attorneys. But it just gets so much worse.
Need to run Windows on your Mac? Parallels Desktop makes it simple to integrate Windows apps into your...
So it's come to this. The Matrix has officially declared war on me. Why? Because I refuse to play by their rules. They're dragging my name through the mud. The Daily Mail, The Sun, even the BBC, all puppets of the system spinning their narrative. Why? Because I'm young, because I'm successful, because I speak the truth, and most importantly, because I'm untouchable. And the fact that I probably smashed their missus and put it in my Telegram with 500,000 people in there. They hate to see you win. They hate to see someone break free from their control. The so-called incident in March? It's an excuse, a fabricated story to make me look guilty, to suppress me, to suppress the truth, and most importantly, to suppress you. They know when we are all united, we are an unstoppable force. They know if they are successful in dividing us, that they can conquer us, and liability will be lost. Don't let them win. Stand up for what's right. But let me tell you something. They can't stop me. The truth always wins. I'm here to fight for it. I will go away for life if it means my supporters will have just one day of freedom in this world. And to everyone watching this, don't let the Matrix control you. Stay awake and stay free.
What the fuck is he talking about? So, I wanna know, is he trolling, or in his mind he really ain't do nothing wrong? He probably think he ain't doing nothing wrong. That's bad.
Dude, the Matrix isn't after you. You're wanted for allegedly hitting an innocent driver, trying to show off in your McLaren under the influence, all while seriously injuring 3 people, then fleeing the scene. He's not even original, like dude's just the outcome of a man-child who received a little bit too much money, naively thinking that, hey, I don't have consequences for my own actions. The dude is pathetic, and he's hilarious that he's doing all of this for very minimal upside. But he just keeps making things so much worse for himself.
I can't believe ITV News have been attacking me for the last 24 hours. They've been attacking my name, my brand, my image that I've been working tirelessly for the last 4 years. I don't think they actually understand the impact this is having on me, but most importantly, my family. I've had to reassure my mum and my grandparents. They've been in absolute bits for the last 24 hours after hearing the news that their son and their grandson only has 30,000 followers.
Harrison Sullivan, who has over 30,000 followers on TikTok.
You should have seen the look on her face when that was aired on live television. I had to reassure her and pull up my accounts, which show millions and millions of followers worldwide.
Nah, he is dead ass, bro. He's funny, but he's trolling, bro. He gotta be the top of the trolls out there, bro. Gotta be.
Absolute zinger, dude. I feel terrible for the people who were actually struck by this moron.
If he go to jail, nigga, he, like, you better not go to trial or anything, brother, because you're done. You is done.
In this rented supercar, because having a person who did that to you then flee the scene and make a bunch of videos
So it was a rented, okay,
in fun of the situation really shows you the lack of remorse he has for his own actions. So it really just seems like here that there are 3 alternatives that can happen here. He, 1, goes back to England and goes through the legal procedures. 2, he stays in Dubai and never returns to England. Or 3, he somehow messes up and gets extradited back to England for his trial. And there is an extradition treaty between the UAE and UK, but apparently not an effective one. But the big thing I did just learn while researching this video is allegedly it wasn't even his car. He was bragging about buying this car, but it was rented. Because the dude who loaned him the McLaren got tired of his BS and decided to make a YouTube channel named Adam. And here he shared his story.
Now, the McLaren that HS crashed a couple months ago, that was not his McLaren. That was paid in full by me, my money. Now, he crashed that car with General G in it, and he's fled the scene and run away to Dubai. He's paid none of the money back. So it's time that he fully gets exposed to who he is. Now, as well as him having a really bad hairline.
I thought that was everybody love Raymond brother, but that's OD. That's not even his car. Shit was rented and you crashed it, bro. You was a brave boy.
He's really bad at driving. So the night before, he'd taken some stuff. I'm not going to clarify what those are, Harrison. Depending on how you respond to this video, depends on what the viewers get to hear. So if you come out and say you don't give a you know, oh, this guy gets car and you don't publicly apologise, the police and the general audience are going to love to listen to these voice notes of you fucking crying in my DMs, you know, crying on the voice notes, telling me what you took the night before. So yeah, be very careful, mate. So he's taken the car out, he's crashed it, and he's fled the scene. He can't afford to pay. He's got no money in his bank account. This is the guy here that you guys are following trading advice from. You're following a guy who can't even afford to, you know, pay back 5k a month. He's been begging me for a payment plan and now he's struggling. And he's going to say, oh, don't listen to him, boys. I just don't care. I don't give a shit about this guy. And I'm telling you, it's very wrong. This is a guy that was living with me because he couldn't afford to get his own place. So I was sponsoring this guy. All of the stuff he owned, that was all mine.
So that's an eye-opener and another reminder that most of the flexing you see online by influence.
Remember the Bow Wow challenge? Well, what Bow Wow did, I think he was frying up with Smile shit. That's exactly what he did on a bigger level.
Is not real, especially from the short form guys coming up off TikTok, Instagram Reels, and YouTube Shorts. Apparently there's like extremely little money in that, so you need to have something that's highly profitable to funnel that audience into if you're going to make a good living off it, especially the kind of living where you're flexing supercars every day. And it seems like the two main routes here for those kinds of people are either OF or trading courses or some type of course, like YouTube courses. Don't even get me started on these YouTube course grifters, because there is a lot of guys who are setting people up for disasters there, charging thousands of dollars for terrible...
I'm not gonna hold you. I did bought some YouTube courses before and them shit was bullshit. Be careful out there.
But I digress. So here's the reason Adam loaned his car to HS.
The reason is, guys, he was using the cars, and you may have heard of another company, a raffle company called 7 Days Performance. He was using the cars, and we were going to raffle them off. I would have taken a portion of the profit, so everything I do is for money.
Okay, interesting claims here, but he actually does give us some proof.
He's learned the ways.
At Olive Garden, more is merrier. From a first course that never ends, to festive favorites piled high, it's everything you love about the holidays, just with Alfredo. Olive Garden, when you're here, you're family.
Crazy sounds in here.
This is consensual.
This is consensual. Yeah, what's about to happen?
He got the receipts, you heard? He got the receipts.
He is. Now, he basically was borrowing that McLaren that day specifically, just for a quick video shoot with his really fucking stupid friend General G. And yeah, I let him borrow it real quick for the music video just because, as a personal favour. He told me he was insured, as you can see, the contrast that he had to cover his own insurance, all of this sort of stuff. But unfortunately, insurance doesn't cover you when you put a bunch of stuff up your nose the night before.
Well, that explains why he would want to flee the scene. But if we also needed a little bit more proof,
So he was high.
Called up the guy who was riding along with him.
He's now coming out and saying that it's all lies, that it's his McLaren and all of this.
I went in the car, I had to give a police statement saying what actually happened.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie for him, am I? And yeah, they seized all his assets and he can't come back to the UK, because if he does, they're going to throw him in jail.
Yeah.
Right? Tax avoidance, he's committed a lot of crimes here. I won't be surprised.
This nigga is banned from the UK. You retarded, you banned from the UK, and you don't give a fuck about friendship. You don't give a fuck about your friends. You sold this nigga, you feel me? You owe that nigga money, bread, like that bread. You crashed his McLaren, bro. You was living to him, nigga know you broke. Then you wanted, I bet.
Force make an example of him away for a few years. It needs to happen though.
Hopefully. I don't know if he's going to last long in prison. Let's be honest.
Okay, so that is very interesting. The guy, he can't go back to England, that's for sure. At least not without receiving some serious legal repercussions. It sure will be interesting to see if he gets extradited, considering that he fled the country. But HS did go on to do an interview just 2 days ago, where he claimed that he didn't do anything wrong.
Were you surprised to see it?
Very surprised. Very, very, very surprised. So I started getting a few DMs. Oh, you're on the news, you're on Google, you're on Sky News, you're on BBC. I look it up, I'm like, what is this about? Absolutely. My initial thought was, right, they're doing it for clout. Obviously, they're doing it because it's going to get views, posting this bullshit. But I was very, very, very shocked because, we live in a time in the UK where rapists, killers, nonces are not getting prison sentences and they're not being spoke about, and I just think it's disrespectful to everyone in the UK that got stabbed yesterday, or everyone that got that them guys are not in the news, but they're putting me for a driving offence and making it out as I'm Pablo Escobar. I think it's ridiculous. I've never seen a mugshot so viral Like, especially for something like this, it's absolutely ridiculous.
Do you have any intent on going back?
Do I have an intent on going back? I think that I will go back, yes. I'm in talks now with like the lawyers and the police now that I'm aware that I needed to go back. I wasn't actually aware that I had a court date, so I'm gonna do.
This nigga is lying, bro. Nigga knew what he was doing, and that nigga is not going back, bro. Cause he know he gonna face jail time. You think he going back to face that and he living his best life in Dubai? He is not going back, bro.
Best now to sort out a date for coming back and, you know, face it, 'cause I need to face it. I'm not afraid. I've not done anything wrong, so I'm happy to go back, yeah.
Okay, yeah, I guess you just hit him with the gaslight girl boss meme. If he actually returns, his case will be extremely interesting to see what happens. Because, I mean, there is seemingly multiple witnesses that he was driving, and if they were filming a music video, there would be footage of him driving as well. Then on top of that, to make things worse for him because he fled, he will most likely not receive bail. So then he can't work.
Yeah.
So, that'll be an all-around disaster.
That nigga's not getting no bill. He is flight risk at its finest.
For him, and I don't even think he realizes how bad things really are. But I guess that's the story of a TikToker who's currently wanted after fleeing a country. But hey, if you're new here, feel free to subscribe or you might not see me again, but hopefully I'll see you in my next video. Peace.
Yo.
I almost... Easy.
You get some money, you just forget about everything, huh? Like, that is crazy. But this is day 7 of my REACTMAS, man. I'm gonna try to pick better videos and shit to react to. You feel me? But I told you I need help. I need help. Instagram LA play too much. Send me some DMs on what I react to, bro. Y'all know more than me. But appreciate y'all, man. If y'all new, subscribe. If you're not new, welcome back.